Okay, Eoin McKiernan Library listeners, today's story time from the Eoin McKiernan Library at the virtual Celtic Junction is The Comical Celtic Cat. This is a lovely one by Norah Golden, and it was published by Colin Smythe, Gerrards Cross, 1994. Actually, here's a lovely inscription on the front, which gives you a little hint of what you're going to see. Ready? There once was a comical cat. There was a comical Celtic cat. He lived in Kells, the town of the bells, with a jolly old monk called Matt. Now, Matt was an artist by trade. He was, and a very good artist as that. So he painted all day, and around him would play the comical Celtic cat. See how he's getting his beads? The cat was a comic. He knew he was, and a proper old comic at that. From his funny black nose to his stubby white toes, if he knew Matt was watching, he'd sit up and pose, with his face looking fulsome and fat. If you want to hold the pictures longer, you can pause. He sometimes caught mice, which he thought very nice, and carried them over to Matt, who'd leap from his chair with a cumbersome air and say something nasty to Cat. Oh dear. Now, oops, missed a page. Poor Cat would look sad, for he must have been bad. He looked sad in a comical way. So he'd gaze up and purr, meaning, please stroke me, sir. If you do, I shall bring you a rat. Oh, what a comical cat you are. What a comical Celtic cat. Now, Matthew the monk was painting a book, and the more he put in it, the longer it took. He'd done curly people. Is this starting to look familiar, guys? And fish with bright scales, and beautiful birds with extravagant tails. A saint called St. Mark, with a sad sort of face, and letters and spirals all over the place. There's St. Mark. Very fancy. He'd put lots of dots in, and whirly bit things, and even an elegant lion with wings. But he didn't know what to do next. Poor Matthew, he sighed, for he'd tried and he'd tried to find something new for his book. Then he gave a loud shout, knocked his paint pots about, and snatched up the comical cat. They look very excited there. A capital letter you'll be. You'll see a capital letter, a great big letter C, scratching your back or biting your foot, the most comical capital in the book. Then Cat had a week of hard work he had, with never a moment to play. The monk made him pose, biting 4 of his toes, in order to paint him that way. No time to look fulsome and fat, poor Cat. No time to hunt mice for a snack. He was made to look thin, with his tail round his shin and his paws clawing up at his back. So the great book of Kells, from the town of the bells, was finished one day by old Matt, and there in its pages till the end of all ages is the comical Celtic cat. Oh, what a comical cat you are. What a comical Celtic cat. If you guys like all the twirls and twists and shapes, there's classes at the Celtic Junction online right now. Drawing knotwork, Norse and Celtic knotwork, which is what that is. So thanks for visiting today. We'll see you tomorrow.